Hi guys, it's me again, Fly With Me FPV, and what I have here is a new frame that I got from CNC Madness. This is a company based in Chilliwack that makes or cuts carbon fiber frames. So anyways, I got this through a gift certificate that I won from a race that I just attended, hosted by FPV Canada. So anyways, I got this. Thanks again, Nick Hepner from CNCmadness.com and Tom Shute, who is, I believe, the designer of this frame. This is called a Valkyrie R-Type. And this just got released, this version, because I don't know if you could see that, the original version has a uni body bottom plate, but this one has removable arms. What can I say about this frame? Well, as you can see, the arms are, I don't know if you can see that, but it's really skinny. And I believe the idea behind this frame is to be as lightweight as possible. I'm building this because I wanted to explore a 4-inch frame or quad that is versatile, that can be used for indoor and outdoor racing events. So I said, you know, I got an opportunity to try out the CNC Madness frames, and this is it. Again, this is a Valkyrie R-Type with removable arms. I'll provide the product link on the description area of this video. Anyways, let's talk about the frame. Removable arms. If you could, it's really skinny, and this is what my initial concerns were when I looked at the design online. But boy, this is thick. I measured it. It's 5 millimeters thick, and it's 8 millimeters wide. So I was trying to flex this since last night, and if you want to break this, you really need to do something stupid, like, I don't know, normal crashes. I'm pretty sure this will hold. And even if you break an arm, again, they designed it to be replaceable. So actually, CNC Madness was kind enough to even send me a spare arm. I hope I don't have to use it, but it's there. Thank you, Nick, for providing me a spare arm. So it's True-X 177, I believe, from Motor to Motor. I just measured it a few minutes ago, and sports a 4-inch propeller, which, there you go. The designer, Tom, actually, I like this. See that? I don't know if you could see that, but there's a bit of a carbon fiber poking out. Other frames usually use, a bit, but this is, it was really extended. It's poking out. So this is to provide protection to your motors, which is really cool, because if you're going fast, especially when you're racing indoor or in basements or parking lots, you will, when you hit walls or pavement, your motors can take serious hits. So this is a good plus for this frame, because this will really give your motor some extra protection there. Now, this version, the removable arms, comes with 2 plates. Basically, you can see there, the arms get sandwiched by these 2 plates. The original one doesn't have plates because it's a unibody, so the arms are one piece. So provide 2 plates, and I believe this might be around 1.5 millimeter. And CNC Madness provides all the hardware that you need. Actually, you could choose the color, I believe, between black, red, or blue. I chose black, so they will send you the standoffs, the screws, and everything that you need. Top plate, which I will go through in a few minutes. When I first saw this online, I said, oh, this is perfect for a 4-in-1 ESC, run race flight, you're good to go. But apparently these are the things that I think you know, CNC Madness can improve on. What I notice is that if I use a, you know, these are very common nowadays because to save weight and the build becomes just cleaner. But the thing is, if you stack it up like this, plus your flight controller, I'm using Race Flight Revolt, so it comes with gummies. How it's designed is that the standoffs actually go through the same screws where the flight controller and your other electronic, you know, 30x30 gear will go. So as you stack this up, you have to use you know, longer screws, which the one that was provided in the package is not long enough. I guess what I'm trying to say is that if you go with this frame, you will have a very limited option of the gear that you can use, because what will happen is that if you do that and then you still stack this up, the whole thing will be, you know, very tall, which I don't think, you know, the intention, right? So if you could see that as you stack up, because again the screws are the ones holding the standoffs, you know, the height of this top plate will basically go very high. And from a structural point of view, unless you provide enough screw for this to bite into, you know, the tendency if you crash that this might get ripped off from the standoffs. This will hold your FPV camera. This is what I saw from the pictures online, and I would assume also your VTX. So if that doesn't have enough screw for this to bite on, then the whole thing can easily be ripped out. So my suggestion would be maybe, you know, enlarge this top plate a bit and provide extra screws that will just be for the standoffs and not connected to where your you know, your 30x30 mm electronics will go. So maybe, you know, they'll take that into consideration on their next design, but that is the first thing. I was struggling with this last night because I can't figure out how I'm going to stack that. The gear that I already bought for this frame. So I said, you know what, I still want to use this. If I can't stack it like this, I'll use a different gear. So forget that board, forget this all-in-one ESC. I have a PDB that I got from the local hobby shop here, and then with this I will use a Pico type BLX flight controller, so that I basically save you know, some space in terms of height. So in this case, this is a 20x20 flight controller there, and it will sit on top of the PDB. So when I put my standoffs, it has enough screw to bite into, and it doesn't really provide too much height when you put the top plate. So again, that's something that I think CNC Madness can improve on or consider, because that's going to be a problem if you can put your, you know, your 30x30 and stack them up on this frame. The frame, it's very clean. It's nicely milled. When I move my fingers on the sides here, it doesn't have any splinters. It's really nice. It's not like one of those frames that I got from, you know, Southeast Asia, wherein they're dirt cheap, but they have, how they were cut was not really good. So this one, 2 thumbs up to CNC Madness, because this is professionally done and well milled. That's all I can say for the frame itself. Now I don't have much to discuss on this part of the video, because you know, I need to build this and test it and fly it and maybe create a part 2 kind of review of the frame, and I will post that when I do decide to make one. But for now, I would say it is a very nicely, cleanly built frame. Although there are some things that can be improved on. I can't wait to get this up in the air. Slap in. This is not the motors that I will be using. I'm planning to use different type of motors. This is just for markup so that I could see how it will all fit in. So anyways, thanks for watching. If you like what you just watched, or for more reviews and awesome flight footages, please do subscribe to my channel, like, and share. Thank you.